Have you ever left the doctor's office with a new prescription and thought, wait, do I really need this forever? Hi, I'm Dr. Tony Hampton, a family and obesity medicine doctor. And today I want to talk about 3 routine medications I would never let my loved one take without fixing one huge thing first. Quick disclaimer, medications save lives. I prescribe them every day. My wife has type 1 diabetes. Insulin is a non-negotiable for her. I am not anti-medicine, but I am very much against using powerful drugs as a substitute for fixing the root cause. That's like bailing water out of a sinking boat while ignoring the hole in the bottom. So in this video, I'll walk you through 3 commonly prescribed meds, why so many people end up on them for life, and what I try to fix first in my clinic before we accept them as long-term roommates. Medication number 1, the automatic cholesterol pill, statins. If your LDL is a little high, especially after age 40, many people are handed a statin like it's free mint at the restaurant door. No serious conversation about food. No talk about insulin resistance. Just, your cholesterol is up. Here's your pill. The problem is that high triglycerides, low HDL, and that small, dense, dangerous LDL pattern are usually not random bad luck. They're smoke from a fire called metabolic dysfunction. Too many refined carbs and sugar, snacking all day, chronic stress, poor sleep, and not enough muscle. So what would I fix first before my loved ones settle into a long-term statin? First, the food. We cut way down on sugar and refined starches and focus on real food. Eggs, beef, fish, avocado, and healthy fats like butter, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, and animal fats like lard, tallow, or duck fat instead of seed oils. Second, I would address insulin resistance with a low-carb, keto, or carnivore-style pattern. Appropriate protein and healthy fats. We look for triglycerides, HDL, fasting insulin, and waist size, not just total cholesterol. Because you can have normal LDL and still have metabolic chaos. And you can have slightly higher LDL on a low-carb diet and great triglycerides and HDL, and actually be metabolically healthier. Context matters. To be clear, I'm not saying throw away your statin. Please don't do that. I'm saying don't let that pill be the only thing you do. Fix the metabolic fire first, then work with your clinician to reassess your true risk so you can wean off that medication as you heal. By the way, if content like this is helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what meds you're curious about. That helps this message reach more people who want real solutions, not just quick fixes. Medication number 2, the forever acid reflux pill. Proton pump inhibitors, or PPIs. These are meds like omeprazole and pantoprazole. They are fantastic for short-term issues like ulcers or severe reflux. But what happens in real life? Someone has heartburn from eating late, overeating, and lots of ultra-processed food. They get a PPI, the symptoms calm down, and years later, they're still on it, with no one asking why. Heartburn is often not just a too much stomach acid problem. It's a what are you putting in your stomach, when and how often problem. And it's a how much pressure is on your abdomen from visceral fat and constant snacking problem. So what do I do first before I let a loved one live on a PPI? Number 1, meal timing. No more huge meals right before bed. Give your body at least 3 hours before lying down. Gravity is free. Let it keep the acid where it belongs. Number 2, food quality. We cut the usual suspects: sugar, refined carbs, fried foods, alcohol, and soda. Many of my patients are shocked when they go low carb. Get enough protein and stop grazing all day. Their reflux dramatically improves. Number 3, waistline. You don't need six-pack abs, but as abdominal fat comes down, the pressure pushing stomach contents up into the esophagus eases. Only after we work on those lifestyle levers do we talk about whether a PPI is still needed long term. Sometimes it is, but for many people, no one ever gave them a serious shot at fixing the root cause first. Medication number 3, the can't sleep, here's a pill, sedative, or sleep aid. You know the pattern. Stress is high, blood sugars are swinging, cortisol is up. The brain is scrolling social media at midnight, and now you can't sleep. Instead of asking, why is my brain in panic mode at night? we knock it out with medication. There are times when these meds are appropriate, but I would never let my loved one rely on a sleep med long term without doing a deep dive on what's breaking their sleep. What do I fix first? I start with blood sugar and insulin. If you're on the blood sugar roller coaster, high carb meals and snacks all day, your brain is riding that roller coaster with you. Nighttime drops or swings can wake you up at 2 or 3 a.m. with racing thoughts and anxiety. When we stabilize blood sugar with a lower carb pattern, real food, and consistent meals, often with a protein and fat focused dinner, sleep starts to normalize. Then we tackle the other pillars: caffeine timing, alcohol, light exposure, and stress. No more espressos at 4 p.m. and wondering why I'm wired at midnight. No more I drink wine to fall asleep. That's not deep sleep, that's sedation. We also build a simple nighttime routine. Dim lights, cool bedroom, phone out of the bed, maybe a short walk after dinner. That's free sleep medicine that works with your biology. Once again, I am not telling you to stop your sleep medication on your own. That can be dangerous. I'm telling you, don't accept a life sentence without first fixing the things that made your brain cry out for help. So let's zoom out. These 3 routine meds, statins, PPIs, and sleep medications have something in common. They're often prescribed to manage symptoms of a lifestyle and environment that are making us sick. We use the pill to quiet the alarm instead of asking why the alarm is going off. Before you accept new long-term medication, ask your doctor, what is the root cause we're treating here? And what can I do with food, my movement, my sleep, and my stress to address that? You might be surprised how powerful those levers are. In my clinic, I've seen people lower their blood pressure, improve their kidney function, reverse type 2 diabetes, calm reflux, and sleep better, all by changing what they put on their plate and how they live their day. Medications can be incredible partners in this journey, but they should be seatbelts, not steering wheels. And if this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who just got handed yet another prescription and feels overwhelmed. And if you're ready to go deeper into fixing the root causes, especially insulin resistance and metabolic health, check out the video right here on the screen. Because on my channel, we talk about low carb, keto, and carnivore in a way that's practical, helpful, and not fear-based. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.